Do you know one of the consequences of man's fall, of eating of that metaphorical tree of the knowledge of good and evil? He got blinded. He lost his sight. Oh, he could still see, but he lost his sight. You see, at the time he was created in the likeness of his creator. His creator, whose thoughts are vast beyond all measure, whose thoughts are higher than you can even comprehend or understand, whose vision is in the past, the present, and the future all at the same time. He knows the beginning from the end and everything in between. And he dwells in it all. He is the animating, not force, he is the animating creativity behind what you call life and creation. You can't escape him. You can ignore him, you can be blind to him. You can disregard what your own eyes see and believe a lie, but you can't get past him. When he takes your breath away, you can't live without him. God already knew what the result was of man's fall. And before it happened, he already had a plan in place. He already had a person in place. He already had a result in place. Where love, mercy, grace, forgiveness, all the attributes of God. And if you look at the opposite of those, think of something that if you highlight it, like, let me show you. You see that? Look. There's a shadow. When you bring something into the light, it throws a shadow. When you bring God's grace, his mercy, his love, his forgiveness into the light, guess what the shadow is that's thrown? What's the opposite of all those? So the reality, and then you have the shadow of the opposite. The greater the light, the more the contrast of the shadow is. The greater the truth, the more vulnerable people will become to accepting a lie. Because if you reject the ultimate truth, then you will accept the ultimate lie. There is no in between. You reject truth, you will believe a lie. You have to believe something. You were designed that way. Go talk to somebody who walks around life with no belief system. You're not going to find it. It doesn't exist. Now, there's a whole bunch of belief systems that people exercise their need as human beings to believe in something. What do we say about someone? I believe in you. I believe in you. My sports team, I believe they're going to win the Super Bowl. My company, I believe they're going to do better tomorrow. The next day, they're going to grow as a company. Examine your belief system. Are you believing the truth, or are you believing a lie? Are you believing reality, or are you believing an illusion? Are you creating and manufacturing a reality that better suits how you feel? Or are you accepting the God-given creation and reality as God presents it to you? These are the questions you need to ask yourself before you die. It's imperative, because everyone will die. I'm going to die. My father died, my grandfather died, my great-grandfather died. It is the result of the disobedience of man. I walk with God, I still disobey. I have a nature, like God's nature is love. My nature is sinner. I can't help but sin. Now, here is the beautiful thing. When I die and allow Christ to enter me and possess me and bring me back to life in that exchange called salvation, then I am basically an animated dead body. The man you see is a sinner, a condemned man, dead. Inside lives the King of the universe. So if you break that man or you push him, you know what's going to happen? You're going to see the Creator who lives within. And that's the truth, baby. All right, let's walk.